Here's No You versus Kyle. I just had it, and he got some hacks, so I'm still pretty mad. He Swampert leads, and I taunt because I don't want rocks up. I know he's gonna Ice Beam anyway, but I don't really care. Crobat's bulky, he can take it. And I thought about roosting, but you know, I have some HP, and he could predict that and go for Earthquake, so I don't really see the point. I just go to Slowbro because I want to Toxic it. And he's going to be a person who can Toxic him. Unfortunately, Sizer comes in. I'm expecting a Choice Banded U-turn, and Crobat's going to take that the best, right? No. He Swords Dances, which is bad news. I check real quickly. Even if he's not Life Orbed, which I'm not expecting for some reason, he's still going to KO the Crobat from there. And Gliscor comes in. I'm expecting not to get 2-hit KO'd by Bullet Punch, and I don't. He makes a great play and Swords Dances again. And he is gonna 2-hit KO Sizer now, or Gliscor now, because that is a pretty potent hit. And at this point, I was thinking, okay, I sacrifice someone, bring in Ape, but because I'm expecting a Bug Bite, but he doesn't have that, or at least he doesn't want to use it, and he Swords Dances again. So I'm thinking he might not have a better option, and then he Roosts, which tells me he has Bullet Punch and probably Superpower. I found out later it's Brick Break, so that's gonna let Slowbro kill off the Sizer, but not very well. And to cap it off, I get min damage there, so that really sucks because Slowbro's gonna be not gonna be able to do much at 12 HP. I thought about slacking off there, but I couldn't let him. I couldn't let him have a free turn. That would not be good news for me. I guess he was at +6, but still, he could have critted, something like that. And he goes to Gyarados, he taunts, I don't get why, and I get a crit, which I do not feel bad about in the least, because Sizer, Swampert, Gyarados are not exactly fun, I guess, to play against. So, you know, the crit happened. In my opinion, it's not a big deal. It just lets me... I was gonna go to Nidoking here, but I didn't want to risk him being Jolly, and Snorlax would kill him from there anyway. So, also, I wanted to hide Nidoking's Scarf. That's been crucial late game for some of this team's games. And he taunts, probably thinking I would Curse, because just about every Snorlax you face is going to have Curse. I thought about switching out, but Snorlax is going to live. Well, I was thinking he'd die to close combat, and then I'd see that and have fodder, but he Aura Spheres, and he's probably Scarfed or Specs, since he didn't have Life Orb, and Lefties is just the most common next item to have that you can see. So I switch in Nidoking. I should have switched in Crobat, but I was going for the kill, thinking I'd get him caught off guard with a surprise Scarf. But he makes the right play and goes to Swampert. So I think about what I want to do here, and I decide that Snorlax is the best option because if he Earthquakes, Snorlax is probably going to live and might get a hit in, might not. If he dies, then Ape comes in for free and Grass Knots for the kill. But anyway, he Earthquakes, does more than I expected. I thought it wouldn't 2-hit KO, so I'd start rest talking and basically just to annoy him. But since it does 2-hit KO, I'm just going to let Snorlax die. He's not very useful at low HP. And Ape is going to Grass Knot and take out Swampert. Now he sends in Heatran, and obviously it's going to be Scarfed, because every Ape, especially with Life Orb, has close combat, and it's going to kill him. So I decide who to go to. He might Earth Power, and either way, whatever he does, Gliscor is the right play because I need to fodder him out, because from what I've seen, he's useless. And I've seen all of his guys, maybe 5. Nidoking comes back out because he's guaranteed to live Dragon Pulse at this HP. It does 142 max, but a crit does a little bit more. I was guaranteed to live that, and I didn't. Now Crobat comes out because it does 119 through 140, and Crobat has 137 HP, so he has a 13 out of 16 chance to live. Great. He's almost guaranteed to live. That's like fire blasting, and it needs to hit, or something like that. But it does get more than that. It gets max freaking damage, and Crobat dies instead of roosting, and probably PP stalling at that point. Probably. Ape's gonna live a Dragon Pulse, surprisingly, but with Life Orb, he's not gonna be able to kill 2 pokes after that. I see his 6th as Shaman. Crobat would have walled the hell out of that thing, and he would have beaten Lucario one-on-one. I probably wouldn't have needed Ape for that. So, you know what happens, but whatever. That was this team's first loss. I'm really excited about this team because it seems pretty darn good. I have a lot of resistances, a lot of counters to common threats. So that's not really a bad game to lose, I guess, since I had pretty much won anyway. So, good game. That was fun. Thanks for playing, and that was pretty gay. So, see you guys later. Peace.